But what does he need to do to become the next face of the NFL? Is that going to happen? Who knows? Schrags.
You know, it's funny. I think right now, if you were to say, who's the face of the league, Josh Allen might be the answer. We talk a lot of Josh Allen on this show, and that was on the basis of what our last taste in our mouth was, that incredible game against Mahomes. But Joe Burrow's got an argument. Tom Brady's still in the conversation. Patrick Mahomes is there. Rodgers. We can go down the list. Herbert's name does not come up, and that is why I'm here to help him. I am going to be his new branding and marketing executive, and I'm going to put a different hat on. Peter Schrager, marketing executive. Here is your 3 ways to become a superstar in the NFL. Justin Herbert, I hope you're listening. Number 1, you need a trademark wow throw. Guess what, Justin? You've got that. Let's toss to the clip of Justin Herbert making the most insane throw you can possibly imagine against the Giants last year. And on the call, you'll hear the announcers were quite impressed.
We go on 3rd down. Here comes the rush. Rolling to his right as Herbert sets his feet, takes a shot downfield, has Guyton. Caught! Touchdown, Chargers! There is one quarterback in the NFL that can make that play, and he is on the field here this afternoon.
Wow.
It's one of the most insane passes you'll ever see. It was in stride. Shout out to Matt Money Smith on the call.
Yeah.
Number 2, you need a trademark wow primetime game drive. Guess what, Justin Herbert? You're in luck. You've got that. Yes, it was in a loss, but last year against the Vegas Raiders, down 15 points with 5 minutes left to go, Justin Herbert basically threw the Chargers on his back in Week 18 with a playoff berth on the line and had one of the most incredible drives we've ever seen, and it being watched by everyone in the NFL. Except for Mike Tomlin, who said he fell asleep before the end of the game. That said, Herbert, incredible drive, 4th down conversion after 4th down conversion, all eyes watching. The response was not, what a great win by the Raiders. The response was, holy crap, how good is Justin Herbert? Take a look at these numbers on this drive. 19 passing attempts, 78 passing yards, a passing touchdown, 4 different snaps on 3rd or 4th and 10, which resulted in 1st down. There was a couple pass interferences. Herbert has had the throw. Herbert has had the drive, but he's not a superstar yet. You need a playoff win, bud. You need a playoff win. Until I get a playoff win, this guy is not going to be the face of the league. That is the last piece to this. I'm not asking for a Super Bowl victory. I'm not asking for an all-pro. I am asking for one playoff win. Justin Herbert has it all going on for him. He's beefed up. He's got the great long hair. He's in LA. Just doesn't have one big win yet. Needs a playoff win, guys. That's what it's going to take.
Okay. And I kind of agree with you from a standpoint of, we know Justin Herbert is a stud. I mean, look at the dude, right? 6'4", 6'5", 245, rocket cannon arm. He's mobile. He gets out of trouble. He anticipates passes. I mean, some of those throws you showed, wow. I mean, he's putting the ball in tight windows. And so I know Justin Herbert is a future superstar, but you're talking about the face in this league. You want to be the face, you got to win. And Peter, you said Josh Allen was the face for you. Josh Allen ain't really the face for me. Josh Allen a beast, and I love me some Josh Allen, and I love the Buffalo Bills.
Who you got?
I think Josh Allen will become the face because I think they'll win this year. But for me, Justin Herbert has to win. He has to win games. You think it's the playoff win? I think ultimately it's a Super Bowl when you talk about what they're putting around him. That team's loaded.
Who's the face of the league?
Patrick Mahomes. It's still Tom Brady, but Patrick Mahomes has it. He's waiting in the wings, but it's Tom,
all right,
for sure.
I'm going to go a different route. I think that more than Josh Allen, I think Joe Burrow has passed Josh Allen is one of the faces of the NFL, going to the Super Bowl last year. But probably more importantly, Joe Burrow has the attitude and the swagger. He's a little bit of a heelish kind of character. Like, you don't know whether you like him or don't. Do I root for him? Do I not? Does he talk too much stuff or not? We don't know. And that's the one thing about Joe Burrow that makes him so compelling. If I may use a 90s wrestling reference, Lance Storm might have been a better technical wrestler than The Rock, which one of those two guys do you know? Who do you know? You know The Rock because of what he does. And you see, The Rock also got beefed up. If you saw him in his old Rocky Maivia days, he did not look like that. He certainly did not. He had the persona, he had the attitude, he had everything about it. And if that is not in Justin's character, then I don't know, AEW is going to be here in June. He can join the Blackpool Combat Club. We'll put him with Mox. We'll put him with Bryan Danielson. Steven Regal can speak for him, but he needs that kind of like that fire. I want to see it.
Yeah, I agree. Shregs, I love your list. I'm going to add 2 more things to your list, if that's okay.
Good.
Number 4, I guess, is the quarterback look. You know, he's got the flowy hair. Let's look at this transformation up close and personal, okay? We've got a how it was happening, now it's how it's going. What does that even mean? 2020 versus 2022. Look at this. Okay, maybe you can't tell, his arms are a little bit bigger, the flows maybe a little bit longer, but let me ask you this, Shregs. Okay, number 5, does he have the personality to be the face of the league? He is so, listen, I love this about him. He's so flashy on the field, he's so understated and quiet and seems to keep his head down. But I don't know, the face of the league, I want somebody a little spicy. I want to, holy moly. I want when they go up to the podium and speak to media, something crazy is about to come out of their mouth. Do you agree personality comes into play in this thing?
It does, except we've had so many different types of personalities. Like Eli Manning won 2 Super Bowls, was kind of the face of the league in New York and beloved, and he didn't have that crazy press conference. Joe Flacco was the man after they won in Baltimore. He had nothing to say. I'll even go back into the last couple of years. Nick Foles, Lamar Jackson is not a sizzling soundbite, but the way he plays is so electric that we have made him the face of the league. Rachel, I feel you on this, but I'm wondering if we're talking about who's going to be the biggest marketing guy or who's going to be the face of the league. Those are 2 different questions.
But are they not the same thing? Discussion for a later time.